Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, May 22nd. Quite a wet pattern here for the eastern U.S. over the next 4 or 5 days or so. It looks like right through the day on Thursday we'll have an unsettled pattern, multiple chances of rain. Essentially, there's a cold frontal system that will produce some rain, maybe a thunderstorm or two today. That front then stalls just off the east coast, allowing for low pressure to ride up along the frontal boundary zone later tomorrow night into Wednesday, round 2 of the rain this week. And then a vigorous upper level low will kind of spin towards the northeast U.S., again generating surface low pressure. It looks like we'll get another round of showers and thunderstorms perhaps on later Wednesday into the day on Thursday. Right now, Friday and Saturday look pretty nice, pleasantly warm for the I-95 corridor region from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City. It looks unsettled for Sunday and Monday, however. Well, this is the 5-day forecast map from NOAA forecasters between this morning and Saturday morning, and again, it looks like a wet pattern for the next few days with the purple line cutting right along the I-95 corridor here. That's getting pretty close to 2 inches over the next 5 days. Again, it's really like 3 different shots at rain. One today with the cold front, one later tomorrow night into Wednesday with a low pressure riding up along that stalled out cold front, and then another wave of low pressure will form both in the lower atmosphere and in the upper atmosphere for Wednesday into Thursday. So a wet pattern in the I-95 corridor going right through Thursday of this week. Well, let's start off by looking at the current surface map. First of all, some cool air remains, high pressure over the northeast U.S., relatively cool weekend here in the northeastern part of the country, and still sending some cool air down into the mid-Atlantic coastline here. Basically wedged east of the Appalachian Mountains is this cool air this morning. Temperatures primarily in the 50s in the I-95 corridor region from D.C. to New York City. Here's the cold frontal system pressing to the east, and we'll see in a moment there's quite a bit of rain associated with this frontal boundary zone. Low pressure down here in the southeast U.S. That cold frontal system ultimately ends up along the east coast or just off the east coast, right in about this region right here. Low pressure will ride up along that frontal boundary zone later tomorrow into tomorrow night and Wednesday, giving us round 2 of the possibility of rain over the next 5 days or so. Well, here's our current look at the radar loop. Some light drizzle around the Philadelphia metro region right now. We're in this area right here. Some steadier rain on the way. It looks like after 10 a.m. or so, certainly during the midday and afternoon hours, there will be periods of rain, maybe a thunderstorm or two. In D.C., they're socked into the rain right now. Some parts of the D.C. metro region could get hit by this heavier area of rain. Both D.C. and Philadelphia could see rain coming down hard at times today, certainly over the next few hours. New York City also in store for occasional rain, maybe a thunderstorm. And again, up there can be some rain coming down briefly hard at times later in the day. But certainly right along the I-95 corridor, a wet day is in store. Well, let's walk through last night's 6Z GFS model run. Again, a cold frontal system pressing to the east today, should reach the east coast late in the day, early tonight, and then stall, allowing for low pressure on Tuesday to ride up along that frontal boundary zone. Here we are Monday morning from last night's 6Z GFS model run. We'll move ahead in 6-hour increments. Rain, basically I-95 corridor and points to the east. This is now by early this evening, and then the frontal system will stall out right in this region right here. This is late tonight, and now by tomorrow morning, low pressure starting to form, riding up right along the east coast, along that frontal boundary zone that will stall out. And here we go, more rain, primarily afternoon and evening on Tuesday in D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City. Again, we're moving in 6-hour increments. This is early tomorrow night. Low pressure right along that frontal boundary zone. And then we start to see low pressure forming down in the both the deep south and the Ohio Valley, all associated, and we'll see in a moment, a vigorous upper-level low will form down in this part of the country during the midweek, Wednesday, Thursday time frame. Here we are Wednesday morning, a break in the action for much of the day on Wednesday, but then low pressure spinning over the Ohio Valley combined with deep upper-level low coming out of the southeast U.S. Here we are Wednesday evening, more rain pulling in to the I-95 corridor, primarily late Wednesday night into the day on Thursday. Again, low pressure, slow moving here, associated with that slow moving deep upper level low system. Here we are now by Thursday evening, still in the rainy pattern here in the Mid-Atlantic region, again with a strong storm sitting up in the upper part of the atmosphere. We'll see in a moment here by late Thursday night. Finally, by Friday morning, still maybe some residual showers hanging on. Philadelphia north and east across New York City for part of the day, but then it should become partly sunny on Friday, and looks like we're setting up for a pretty nice day on Saturday to begin the Memorial Day weekend. Fairly warm too, well up in the 70s in most areas, but then it gets unsettled here. Let's jump ahead. Sunday morning, looks like the threat for some showers as low pressure rides along the frontal boundary zone into the Mid-Atlantic region, and it looks like that showery pattern could last right into Sunday night and even onto the day Monday. This is Memorial Day, not looking all that great. So right now, looking ahead, it looks like Saturday, pretty nice day, pleasantly warm, downhill for Sunday and Monday with the threat of showers for both days. Meanwhile, between now and late Thursday night, a wet pattern with three different systems, three different chances of showers and thunderstorms for the I-95 corridor. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.